What's going on, Virgo? And welcome to my channel, Alchemist. Justin here, and I hope you're having a fantastic week so far. So, for those of you who are returning, welcome back, Soul Tribe. I appreciate your subscriptions, your likes, and shares. Your support really is just incredible, Virgo, and it keeps us growing. And for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm happy Higher Self has brought you here. We're in for an amazing journey. Because it's General Energy Weekly Spread. Alright, Virgo, you ready to kick this week off? Because with this weekly spread, whenever you happen to come across this video, there may be some messages in here for you. And just so you're all aware, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates with you. Leave the rest with me, and never force a reading on the situation, okay? So with all that being said, Virgo, let's jump into it. Your space has been cleansed. Crystals, feeling lovely. Just great energy all around here, Virgo. So I'm going to pull a few oracle cards from this deck here, and then we will get some details with the tarot. But before we jump into this thing, Virgo, these readings that I do, they're not gender-specific readings, so apply these energies to people as they make sense for your situations, okay? And in case if y'all were curious, the decks that I'm working with, I've included links for them down in the description box below, so definitely check that out if you're interested. But also down below are some links for some other readers that I like watching there, Virgo, so definitely check them out. Very intuitive group that they have there. And also, I included a link down there for... I included a link down there for an astrologer that I like watching as well, so definitely check her out. Fantastic knowledge that she has, and I feel like you would. I've been learning quite a bit there, Virgo. So if you've something you've been curious about, definitely check her out. Let's go ahead and get into your first card here. And Aquarius has some interesting cards in this deck because you got the 7th card of Aquarius, which is the optical illusion card here, Virgo. And with this card, this is a card of not what it seems, mirage, trap, unclear, visual effect, confusion, head trip, trick, hallucination, hocus pocus, sleight of hand, projection, and predictive programming. And you know, with this energy, Virgo, I do feel like we want to be mindful of any just sort of like, I'm getting even like a gaslighting energy or any sort of trickery, any sort of like, because I feel with that predictive programming, I feel like that there's this energy that feels like that they know how you operate, in that if I do this, then Virgo will do that. You know, if I do this thing or if I say this thing in this certain way, then Virgo will respond in this way. And I feel like that's just being mindful of, for any sort of just like hallucinations or confusion that someone's trying to put on you, or you're or there's this energy around you that I feel maybe in this sort of kind of maybe even living in a mirage, or maybe even like things are just sort of unclear and they've become maybe even a victim to their own sort of optical illusion. The mind is a very powerful thing, Virgo, and this might be you as well, you know, being Mercury ruled. It's if we've gotten stuck in something, because I feel like something is not what it seems. It's like we're seeing things through like maybe like a rose-colored glasses, or just completely ignoring something here, Virgo. Creating this narrative or this story that's just maybe suiting a situation, but if we were to present that to someone else, they're just like, wait, what, Virgo? You know, like it's something I feel like we want to pay attention to, whether this is something that someone is trying to spin on us, or just some sort of narrative that we've told ourselves in order to blur something here, Virgo. Let me get some tarot on this, because this is giving me kind of like either like the moon energy, or even like a 7 of swords, 7 of cups. Yeah, let's see what's going on with this energy, Virgo. Interesting. Because I scheduled your first card there is the Hanged Man, which is Neptune energy. And Neptune can deal with those energies of illusions and deceptions and because I'm even getting like even like some devil energy that might be coming through here, Virgo. But hold on, let me get the rest of your cards before we get into this. You know, Virgo, I feel like paying attention to things that may appear as one way but may not be exactly what it is presented to you. This could be like a business model here or or something along those lines, Virgo. But let me let's see what's going on here. Interesting. Okay, so you have, huh? So you have the Hanged Man in reverse here, and then you have the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the King of Coins, and the World here, Virgo, and that's fascinating, because I feel for some that there's this energy because this is a very abundant little pocket here that's going on with this whole thing really, and I feel like this is like for some of you Virgos or that we're seeing things from a newer perspective here, something that we're because the King of Coins for me is you, and Virgo energy, and maybe someone had told us something wasn't going to like we couldn't achieve a certain type of wish or that we couldn't create the world that we've wanted. Something I feel like though is this optical illusion is getting in the way, and I feel this Hanged Man is seeing things for what it is. It's just like we've been saying things have been right side up when really we've been upside down, and now it's like now that we're flipping the narrative, it's just like once we see through some sort of illusion, some sort of trickery, this could be a mind game that we've told ourselves, or again maybe something, maybe like a familial type of thing that has been passed down. Maybe they said you can't do something, or maybe you were something that got us into like this self-esteem possible energy, or like a low self-esteem energy. It's like once we get out of that, realize that we're capable of so much more, either having so much more, maybe there's something where we thought that we maybe never get to our like maybe this whatever this wish fulfillment is, because like the Nine of Cups is the wish, and then the Ten of Cups is the wish come true. And I even feel with this optical illusion here, Virgos, like we're painting some sort of either we are or someone that you know around you. I feel like is painting some sort of fantasy, creating this world that everything is wonderful, everything is fine, everything is stable. But when you take a moment and look at this thing, something doesn't feel right. You know, like it's is that really what's going on here, or is it something that we've created, something that we've sort of let me get let me get a little bit more with the Hanged Man before we move on from this Virgo, because that's very interesting. All right, Virgo. All right, so you have the Hanged Man is clarified by the Judgment card and the Ace of Cups, or Judgment card in reverse and the Ace of Cups upright. And I feel with this Ace of Cups here, Virgo, because the Judgment card is this energy of heeding the call, of needing to transform and needing of a rebirth. And again, something, it's how this is not what it seems. This could even be someone like presenting you this, like, you know, this happily ever after, this all this money, abundance and things, creating this world for you. But is this really true? And really being present in, I mean, it's this. I'm not necessarily getting like it could be like a swindler type of energy, or just someone that is really, maybe even real charming, or so. I wish I knew how to explain this, Virgo, but try not to let something dull your senses and get you in a place where we're stuck. stuck. I think I'm gonna leave that there because on paper this looks fantastic, but just how this came out there is just be mindful of that, you know, and we may be potentially getting ourselves stuck in something else, telling ourselves we're fulfilled, but not getting to that transcendence and it's almost like working even for someone else's dream, but telling them that this is your. But let's get another oracle on this. It might even be that even something may be revealed to you here soon, Virgo. Hmm. If we were to take a moment and really kind of observe something, that it's see it for what it really is. That's interesting, because Pluto, the Judgment card, brings things from the dark to the light. So, but let's let me see what your next oracle card is. Alright, Virgo. Okay. So you have the fourth card of Libras, which is a yoga card. And this is a card of contemplation, deep breath, centered, go within, steady, balanced, relax, take a break, inner child healing, meditate, time alone, balance chakras, reflection, wellness, and rest. And with this energy, Virgo, I do feel with some that there is this. I feel this image of what we want our world to be, and what's abundance looks like, stability looks like, what would fill up all of our cups, and I do feel with this yoga card is taking a moment and getting centered and asking yourself, is this energy that you're just kind of look around your environment, and is this the energies that you see yourself in? Is this what you really wanted to attract? You know, both material wise, emotionally, spiritually, are we feeling imbalanced? And if something doesn't feel right, because I feel like something here is needing just some deeper attention here. It's like we've told ourselves or convinced ourselves of one thing, and really it's this other thing that's trying to happen here. But I do feel too with this card here, Virgo, to even just like maybe even like there's been could even be this like overactive energy that's coming through here, this optical illusion. Maybe we might even be in this place of exhaustion, possibly like needing to just rest, relax, and take a vacation, do some yoga, or getting into more meditative practices. Maybe setting aside more downtime to relax before you're going to sleep, or doing a certain calming routine when you start your day, or something to get into a more sort of like balanced, reflective, wellness folk based type of practice here, Virgo. But let me get some tarot on this, because it's giving me like a Four of Swords energy, which is one of Libra's cards there, but even like a Queen of Cups type of energy there. But let's see what's going on with this. Let's see what's going on here. Alright, so you have the Seven of Coins, the Five of Coins, the Three of Coins, and the Seven of Swords in reverse. And then you have the Page of Swords, and then the Six of Cups upright here, Virgo. And I'm getting a couple of things with this energy, Virgo. I feel for some that there is this energy of it's like we're depleting our resources. A need to take a moment in Ace of Cups, refill your well, take a time to just do some self care there. Because I feel maybe even with that hocus pocus, we might, or that optical illusion, same stuff. But we may have been telling ourselves we don't have time, or that we always have to constantly be grinding, or always have to be on the move, or always be working in a sense. But I feel there's a need to, yeah, this with this yoga card, take a moment and pause to give the brain some time to rest, to process all the information that's going on in your world there. But I feel this, the Page of Swords, and that's interesting, is giving me this almost overly stimulated type of energy there, and just a need to kind of like balance that stuff out there, taking some rest, maybe doing some journaling or something to just get your thoughts out there, Virgo, with the Page of Swords, even like Six of Cups energy, maybe even like hanging out with some friends, sharing, just what's been going on with you. And I even feel too, though, Virgo, again, just be careful with people that we come into, like who we decide to partner up with, or because I do feel like something here may be just like, again, like taking from your resources in a sense, and they may tell you that there's no other way of doing a certain thing, or that they're just such an expert, or that they uh, let me get a little bit more with the Seven of Swords, and then I'm gonna move on from that, Virgo, since we were talking about that earlier. But I'm still feeling, though, that there's something like a truth hasn't been revealed, or is getting ready to be revealed, or something's coming into the light here, Virgo. But let me see what's going on here with the Seven of Swords. All right, so the Seven of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Swords in reverse, and then you got the Three of Cups upright here, and I just, I don't want to say necessarily be on guard, but just more so be mindful of just the things that you may be sharing with people for some, and just paying attention to like actions, like, because again, I don't want you to get into like this, because maybe for some we've been into just like, maybe something happened and we've been in this sort of like paranoid energy as far as who we can share our thoughts with, possibly, and and who knows how this may be translating. But I do feel that it's trying to get out of that Nine of Swords energy, get out of that anxiety that we can't trust in, because being in that sort of vibration, I feel like it does wear you down, and it does. And I feel it's surrounding yourselves more with people that just lower your vibe, like, not lower your vibe, we don't want that, Virgo, that raise your vibration, and and just like really think about those the energies, or the people who have been on your team, or who really share your thoughts, or but yeah, I think I'm gonna leave that there, Virgo. Something to think about. But let's go ahead and get your last oracle card. I almost even feel with this energy with the Three Cups, Nine of Swords, that it's like someone may be telling you something that it's like we're waiting to hear from someone. Like here, maybe either some news, or maybe just like we've been waiting for some feedback about a situation. But thank you. Let me grab this card here, Bert, and see what's going on. Interesting. Okay, so you have the sixth card of Taurus, which is the Anamkara card. And this is a card of unconditional love, romance, soulmates, uncommon bond, devoted, always, tenderness, timeless, constant, affection, best friends, appreciation, unchanging, and infinite love. And I partway feel, Virgo, that if we're holding on to something that happened in the past, let's say something someone did to you, I'm almost getting like a ten of swords type of vibe. Maybe they did something behind your back, or did something that was like maybe not necessarily damage your reputation, but just like I'm not sure, just like it just something that I feel like it's occupying our time. It's I feel there is this energy of not necessarily forgiving someone for what they did, but forgiving an action so that you can let this energy go, so that that doesn't have to weigh down on you. Because I feel for someone it's this optical illusion. It's like again like this devil energy of giving something more power than we need it to, and we may have had something where we've been just like stressing about a situation, about something said, maybe it's something that's been replaying in your head, and I feel that even in those tougher situations, let's say that if that's something that's resonating with you, I like that it talks about appreciation here, because I feel like there's an appreciation that can come from the lesson that went down with this. This taught you what you don't like in a certain relationship, or things to look out for when when you notice certain signs that are happening, to either put up some boundaries, to have a discussion about this, learning to again this energy of forgiveness. And with this unconditional love, I'm not saying that we're allowing people to just do whatever to us, but we're also not letting them control us after something has transpired, especially if this is something that we've tried to put behind us there, Virgo. And I feel even too, because sometimes I feel we can beat ourselves up for not seeing something, or not being realizing that this was happening, or whatever this is, and saying that we could have did better. But that's the hope when you see it now. You got that enlightenment with the hanged man there. So it's like, yeah, we could have we this again was a growing experience in a sense, is what I'm getting with this energy. But let me get your last cards here. And even interestingly enough, Virgo, I'm getting this energy here because this card, got romance and soulmates here. You got the Ace of Cups. Ten of Cups here is building a family. That maybe even for some, there might be someone we want to talk with. Maybe we're having been stressing out as far as like asking someone out on a date, possibly. And I feel that something where if you were to, instead of standing there and stressing, finding out and just shattering, because the worst thing, Virgo, is that they can say no. But the sun popped up here, so they might say yes. But and Venus is in Libra for a little while. It's very romantic energy. But I feel like it's, if we were to take that approach there, Virgo, who knows? At least you'll know where, worst case scenario, if this is like a love type of thing. But I don't know, it might be something where we may think like, oh, they'll never go out with me, but then you go to ask and they're like, yeah, why not, Virgo? Let's see where this goes. I've been keeping an eye on you too there, Virgo. Look at you. Manifesting magician here, your rulers here. Love that. Oh, even the Knight of Cups, Virgo. What's going on here? Yeah. Okay. Let's see what's happening, Virgo. Oh. Excuse me, Virgo. So you have the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Magician upright. Oh, excuse me, in reverse. And then you got the Four of Wands, card of marriage, and the Sun card upright. And let's switch back over here, Virgo. So, I mean, don't be afraid there, Knight of Cups. Profess your love if that's something that's resonating with you, Virgo. But I do feel with this as well that again, if we were to hold on, I feel like to something that is happening, and we put in that instead of this energy of love, put in this energy of if we get in that hateful type of energy, then and put that out there. What we put out there, Virgo, is what we get back, and that affects your. It's just be mindful of your manifestation, what you put out there, because Mercury, the magician energy, is tricky, and I, because I do, because I feel like even with the sun being here, it's like something is being illuminated. Like we've been maybe in a haze for a while, or we've been in this. Hmm. Very interesting here, Virgo, but I do especially feel like because if we hold on to something there, it's like it keeps us from taking actions. It affects just our direction in life. And I feel with the Four of Wands, this can be a card of like this the 1111 card, like it's opening a portal. I feel like it's you closing out one portal there with the world and stepping into something new with the Judgment, allowing yourself to grow from a situation, really shed that skin and come into a new version of you, Virgo. And I even feel with the Knight of Cups there, just keeping the faith that love can come around there, Virgo. That's even just a random one that's kind of coming through there, but I think I'm gonna leave that there, Virgo. So just something to think about. But if you like that, Virgo, if anything resonated with you, give it a thumbs up. And share this, Virgo, because this was a very fascinating one, especially if we are dealing with someone, because maybe even for some, we may be even kind of blinded by love, possibly. That might even be something in a sense, and that's like we might be doing things that kind of compromise ourselves there, Virgo. So that's even something to think about if whether you're dealing with this or someone we know is dealing with this. But yeah, keep that in mind, Virgo, and then subscribe there. You son, hit that bell button to get notified when I release videos each week. And then last little bit, if you got any Cancer in your placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, come on over to the Cherry Den, friends. I do videos Monday through Friday there. We discuss lunar shenanigans, and it's a good old time. And all that housekeeping is down in the description box below. But let me get your surprise cards here. So I can get you out of here, Virgo. So you have the Two of Cups here in reverse, and that's fascinating because I feel that for some there's just something that's not harmonious in our lives that it's bringing, I feel like, this stress. I feel like for some, and it's like this optical illusion is like we're telling ourselves we can't get out of this situation, or there's no other way to get out of that, with the Seven of Swords being in reverse. But if we were to take a minute and kind of breathe for a second, allow ourselves not to be just consumed by this situation and pausing, I feel we can take some time alone, get yourself back in balance. I feel that can bring things back to equilibrium there, Virgo. But I feel with all of this too, Virgo, the Two of Cups can be a card of, again, of taking care of yourself. Well, not again, I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but of taking care of yourself. And maybe we've been neglecting our internal needs, possibly. But let me get your other oracle card here so I can get you out of here, Virgo. Oh, let me not throw them all over the place. Okay, hold on, Virgo. Make sure we got all of them, Virgo. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Alright, Virgo, and then you have the Mountains of Perseverance card here. And this card says, each summit you reach is a testament to your endurance. Relish the view, but look forward to the next peak. And, Virgo, whatever this situation is, whatever may be being revealed, it may be something that it may call upon your perseverance. It may be a tough one to get through because you got the Nine of Swords there, Five of Coins. Those are some tougher energies to deal with. Even your Knight of Cups being in reverse, and I feel like with the Six of Cups being there too, it's reflecting on when you've been down in the past, and that you can, that there is a way to get over this thing, and that's even an energy for celebration. You know that this thing isn't permanent, and that we can manifest ourselves a way out of this, create a different way to move on from this, from whatever situation you may kind of find yourself in there, Virgo. So I think I'm gonna leave that there, but you stay safe out there, Virgo, with these illusions, and show yourself some love, and treat your body kind. Do some get back balance, relax, meditate, all that good stuff there, Virgo. Raise your vibration through the roof to your ruler. Yeah, just something to think about there, Virgo. And I will catch you on the next one. Later.